I just wanted to quickly introduce you to Weebly. This will be the format to which you will be creating your new portfolios for the master's program. So if everyone can go to Weebly, first you'll sign in. You'll want to go to students.weebly.com, use your unique login and password that Professor Ortega has already set up for you guys, and you'll end up looking somewhat like this. So first you'll want to go in and edit your site. And I first want to help introduce you to the left side of the page. It's a very easy interface. I feel like it's really helps mainly just by playing around with it. But see where it says drag elements here? You easily can click and drag a text and say, welcome to my portfolio. And of course, the sizing is too big, and I'll show you how to change that. But first, let's go to pages. You want to create your side. Here, I'll show you what mine looks like. You're first going to want to create your sidebar. And the first thing you'll want to create is educational portfolio. So if you go to your site, you'll add a page. It'll be a standard one, and you'll enter in educational portfolio. And you can select depending on what kind of header you'd like. I'll just keep mine as a tall header. Visibility means that you can see it only. Actually, public means everyone can see it. Members or groups, you can make it a site password. You can hide it for the time being, but we'll just leave everything like this and you'll save it. So when you go to your build pages, you should be able to see the pages that you've created. So I'm going to create the next one, which is teaching and learning. And then the third one is the master's project. And then the very last one is capstone. So yeah, like I was saying before, you can hide this in navigation if you'd like, or you can make it visible, and I'll show you what that all means. So when we're adding a new page, you're going to want something underneath your educational portfolio, for example, your cover letter. You add another page, and once you save it, this time I'm going to change it because I don't want necessarily a big header for my subpage. It's right here, but you can actually click and drag it, and this will appear underneath the educational portfolio, like as you see here. So if we go back, you can build your page, and they're all up here. So see how we created a subheading under that? Under education portfolio, you can do that for all the rest of yours. So below on every page you'll see something that says choose a layout. You can choose one that Weebly offers, which is a great option to start. Helps build a template, one that you like, and you can easily change it. For example, portfolio, that's exactly what we want. So say we'll choose this one. It will load it here for you. And you can kind of copy, just fill in the things that you want, or you can click and drag and add more things. If you wanted to add the title page, you could. Oh, we'll keep the layout. So say I wanted to add another title up above. And you can say, welcome to my page. So if you're to look at mine, I clicked and dragged. First of all, if I go back to build, I clicked and dragged title and moved it here. And then for the text, I clicked and dragged and I put the text right below it. And I created a gallery so it'd be visually, I thought, more interesting, so you could select all these different options that I've uploaded onto my portfolio. Now if you were to go to different headings, it'll take you to each of the different pages, And here I've created another gallery where I have included my teaching philosophy and diversity statement, dental hygiene program and curriculum, collaborative learning environment samples. So when you go to each of these, you'll be able to, let's go to the real one. I'll show you when, if you go to my real portfolio site that people can see, if I could click on biographical sketch and my biographical sketch pops up. So these are all the things that you'll be working on throughout the year, and you can slowly enter in and create, add things as you complete them in the program. There's a lot of different ways you can do this. It's however you want to organize it, but I tried to do it as logically as I thought possible. So for a PowerPoint presentation, you can even embed this into your portfolio. So it's all relatively pretty easy. You just kind of have to fiddle around with it. There's a lot of good tools on the side. There's dividers, spacers. You can add video if you'd like. But for our intents and purposes, let me think, I basically used documents and files to upload my cover letter, for example. This was, oh actually no, I just copied and pasted this one in there. Let's see, for my diversity statement was the same, I copied and pasted. But for example, the dental hygiene program, your own customized program that you will be designing, we, as a project in class, we had to create it on Word, and so I was able to upload it as a file, and this is why you see this. This is the company that allows you to see it online. But this is the format in which it'll show up if you decide to upload your projects using file. So everything is really, everything's really pretty straightforward on this site. It's a lot to play with. You can always change up your themes, your colors, fonts, and sizes. And don't forget, though, the most important thing is as you are working, even if it's in progress, you always want to hit publish. And this allows Professor Ortega or Professor Kern to look at what you've been doing. As a reminder, because it's a student website, you don't need actually to worry about this being public. It's all private information as long as you don't give out that password. Or if you want other friends and family to see your portfolio in progress, you can give that to them. And when you create your own domain, like mine, the janelleurata.weebly, it'll prompt them for the password and they can see what you've been working on. So don't be afraid to publish as you go, because Professor Ortega and Professor Kern will be wanting to see what you've been working on. But don't worry, the public will not have access to the information that you're uploading onto your own website. So that's about it for the tutorial. I hope this helps you all. You can feel free to email me if you have any questions. My email is janelle.urata@ucsf.edu. And thanks again.